Secret Lair hidden gems. Oh, hey there, bros. I'm just trolling the internet, searching card databases, compiling lists of cards that you need to know about. It's a public service announcement. I'm the PBS of cards that no one really needs in the first place. So listen, I took a look at these Secret Lairs. I want to see if there are any sweet deals for the hyenas. These are cards that I like the look of. I like the cut of their jibs. These are all under $6. You know, some of the cheaper cards here are cheaper than their counterparts, the real cards as it were, and some are just really sweet art you can get on the cheap. We all love Magic, you know, we all want the cards, but we also have to deal with inflation here, brother. So leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it's a great time. As always, thanks to the supporters here on YouTube and in the Patreon. I love you guys so much. I love your sweet little cherubic faces. Alright, let's talk about Secure the Wastes here. So this is $1.41, X and a white for an instant. Create X 1/1 white warrior creature tokens. Here you have Marvel nonsense, dude. It's Bashanga. Know your damn history. This is a premier token creator for your token decks. Phenomenal card. And listen, you get more Bashanga. Take a look at this card, Pariah, 62 cents. It's 2 and a white for an enchantment, Aura. Enchant creature. All damage that will be dealt to you is dealt to enchanted creature instead. Very cool card in a variety of decks, especially those running the old Brash Taunter. It's a cool little card, man. This art looks like Hannibal Lecter's taking this guy's dome apart to cook up some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Beautiful card, 62 cents. Come on, can't go wrong. Bro, I had to record this 3 times because I can't say a Sararak, the Arcalich. This guy's $3.46, 2 and a black, legendary creature, zombie wizard. It's a 5/5. When he enters, if you haven't completed the Tomb of Annihilation, return this guy to its owner's hand and venture into the dungeon. Whenever he attacks for each opponent, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token unless that player sacrifices a creature of their choice. This costs about the same as the other versions. And if you want a creepy guy doing creepy dungeon stuff, this fella is for you. Sweet little zombie man, love this thing. Speaking of which, while I was looking at some Secret Lair cards, I saw some tokens which are pretty nice. I'd like to spice up my zombie decks with these sweet tokens, man. I love the art on this thing. It's $1.16. And this fella is hogging up all the rebar, dude. I need to pour some concrete. I can't even find any rebar because this guy's using it as a damn fashion accessory here. Keen Duelist. Alright, $1.28. For 1 and a black for a creature, human wizard, it's a 2/2. At the beginning of your upkeep, you and target opponent each reveal the top card of your library. You each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player. You each put the card you revealed into your hand. I really like this card in general, but you get an extra card, your buddy gets an extra card, kicks off life loss for those decks that really care about that, Abaddon, things like that. The other version is a lady, so if you want a more masculine version, this is it, man. Look at that Chad Master bearded sex machine over there. Not sure who that is, but I like it. Fell the Mighty. It's $1.10, 4 and a white for a sorcery. Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power. So this is a Dungeons & Dragons supplement from 1975. I just like the art on this one, man. This is more expensive than the other version, still only about $1. I do use this card in certain decks. Decks playing more instants and sorceries, maybe a little weenie commander with 2 power, toughness, or whatever. I just dig that art. 1975, that was a great year, man. Alright, here we have an alternate art oubliette, $2.29, 1 black. It's the Beholder's Paralyzing Ray. As you know, this is an enchantment. When it enters, target creature phases out. Until this enchantment leaves the battlefield, tap that creature as it phases in this way. Oubliette is great removal. I have 2 of the old school ones with the messed up black mana symbol. This is just a cool version, man. You got great texture on this art. It's got the old school riz to it. I like it a lot. Now this is an interesting one. Vorinclex Voice of Hunger, $3 for the Phyrexian version, and if you don't read Phyrexian, it's 6 green. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Praetor, it's a 7/6, has trample. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. Whenever an opponent taps a land for mana, that land doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Alright, we all know why this is a little cheaper, because it's incomprehensibly written in a fake language. Nobody speaks Phyrexian, dude. I barely speak English. Most versions of this card are about $10, and this card is $3. Perfectly legal for you salty dogs who want to terrorize your friends out there. I did double check. Yes, you can get this for $3. Fire Covenant, $4.82, one black and a red. It's the Beholder's Disintegration Ray. All these Beholder cards for some reason are very cheap. You might see a couple more of these. This is an instant. As an additional cost to cast the spell, you pay X life. Deals X damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. This is actually the cheapest version and is an incredible art piece. I think in Greven, where we want to be losing life, this is a great card, especially if you can get that life back somehow. Life is a resource, man. I told the doctor that, but he told me to stop swallowing coins, because my stomach is not a piggy bank. All right, he knows best. I'm going to listen to him. Coming in at $4.53, Mazarek the Crawl Death Priest. 3 black and a green, a legendary creature, insect shaman. It's a 2/2 with flying. Whenever a player sacrifices another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Pretty rad. This is a $5 card. This is the cheapest version. Probably because it's very weird looking, man. I kind of like it. Kind of like the old school comic vibe to it. Monster magazines. I don't know, man. Whatever. It's fine. Bribery coming in at $4.48. So this is 3 blue. This is another Beholder one. Beholder's Charm Ray. It's a sorcery. Search target opponent's library for a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield under your control, then that player shuffles. This is the cheapest version of this card. Bribery is a great card. I use this in Talrand, Magecraft, Instant and Sorcery payoff decks. You're going to snag some sweet beater for, very cheap. You're going to get a nice value piece. Get the best thing in your Nemesis's deck out there. Smash him in the face with it. The Benevolent Hydra's coming in at $5.33. A little cheaper than its other versions. This is X green. Creature Hydra. It's a 1/1. Enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. If one or more +1/+1 counters will be put on another creature you control, that many +1/+1/+1 counters are put on it instead. Has tap, remove a +1/+1 counter from it, put a +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control, so that's going to turn into 2. So this is a wonderful $12 card, but this sweet weird version is like $5. What a sweet card, man. Another Hardened Scales effect. You can't have too many, and this is not terrible. And last but not least here, Ink Shield, $5.88, pretty similar to its other versions. 3 white and a black for an instant. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to you this turn. For each 1 damage prevented this way, create a 2/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. And then Sheldon Menery himself says, "You did it to yourself." I mean, that's a message from beyond the grave here, dude. We have wizards capitalizing on a man's death. I mean, well, hang on. Memorializing a dude on a card to pay homage to his legacy and then selling it to us. Cool looking card, very similar to the price on the other versions. If you're considering buying one, you may as well get the Sheldon version out there. You pay a little homage yourself, brother. Put some respect on this guy. Watch it come out in 2 years that Sheldon gets canceled or something. I don't know, dude. Listen, doesn't really matter. I'm looking at how cheap the cards are. That's all I want to care about. There's mines to be mined. Get your pickaxe, get your canary, get your cousin, because he's a dwarf. At least my cousin is. I don't know about your cousin. And get in the card mines. Dig out these gems, man. I do like the concept of Secret Lairs, but I think the charm is worn off a little bit for a lot of people. They're just another version now, which is fine with me, brother. And these ones are a little cheaper, maybe, than their counterparts, or a lot cheaper. Or they're just gems you should consider for your commander decks. In any case, this is Nicky G, Better Commander, signing off.